Chris Mortensen here for the last episode of the season of Imagination Nation. And we're here on location in the most important place in my home. Yes, my library, the collection. Everybody should have a collection this big. Today is going to be the season finale, as I said many times in the past, and actually just 2 seconds ago I said it. But, we're going to talk about the heroes of the cinema. And I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of them. I'm going to talk about so many heroes, I'm going to start talking about villains too. So, here it is, Imagination Nation. Top shelf right here is all the fantasy, medieval, dragons, Lord of the Rings. It looks very small, but it's pretty decent. On the shelf right here, this first top shelf is all drama movies till we get to here. Then, come down here. This 2 shelves right here are horror movies. Okay? I don't put them alphabetically, I put them by categories, so I'm a little nutty over it. Down on the bottom shelf are comedies. Okay, and musicals are towards the end. Right here in this box right here, I know I'm running out of space as you can see for DVDs. Right here are all my superhero and action movies. X-Men, Batman, of course. Do you think I'm a Batman fan? No, I'm not going to say that.
Yes.
Okay, so right here are the superhero action movies. And over here are some science fiction movies, and then TV shows, so these last 2 shelves. Okay, and back up over here, back up. Back here is one of the most... Anyone who knows me, I'm crazy, honestly. How does someone have a horror collection and a Disney collection? Well, there is one person in the world, that would be me. I love Disney movies, and I'm trying to get my daughter into them too. She loves watching these, so she's down to her level where she can pick whatever she wants to watch. But the first 2 shelves are all Disney movies. They're actually in order of appearance. I know I'm so crazy with this stuff, but... Yep, it starts with Snow White in 1937, and right here to The Princess and the Frog in 2009. Okay, so...
Wasn't it 2010?
No, it was 2009.
Oh.
Okay, and then we have little mini cartoons, and we have some live-action Disney ones, and stuff. And down here are all family movies, like Secret of the Nim and American Tail, and I even put my He-Man collection over here too as well. He-Man and She-Ra. And here is a guided tour of where I make the episodes of Imagination Nation. This is CGM Films, my office, the main headquarter office. And you can see my Mac in front of the screen there, and the other side is my PC. Here's some reading material, psychology, and and there's my pop culture books and everything I've researched, and movies, and comic books, and superheroes. And there's my soundtrack listing. That's all music and CDs I use for my shows, and a lot of good stuff there. I got a lot of soundtracks, a lot of stuff, as you can see. And my iMac, my PC, it's all right here in front of me, all organized. This is where I present my show. M. Night Shyamalan. He's famous for his dark stories and great storytelling for The Sixth Sense, The Village, The Signs. Stanley Kubrick. He's very famous for his dark cinematography for The Shining, and Eyes Wide Shut, and Full Metal Jacket, and Space Oddities 2001. Luc Besson, famous for The Fifth Element, and The Big Blue, and Joan of Arc. Dario Argento, an Italian horror director very famous for his dark, bizarre nightmare scenes for Suspiria, and Opera, and Bird with the crystal plumage. Brian De Palma, he's very famous for his Carrie, His Sisters, and Dressed to Kill. He has this very Hitchcock way of filming, even though he didn't like to be called Hitchcock. John Carpenter, his almighty Halloween movie, still strong to this day. Also famous for Escape from New York. Walt Disney started Mickey Mouse, and so many animated projects that are still loved to this day. An amazing character. Don Bluth, he's famous for The Secret of NIMH, American Tail, All Dogs Go to Heaven, Land Before Time. Jim Henson, not only did he create The Muppets, but he put two good pop culture movies together, The Dark Crystal and The Labyrinth. Wes Craven started with his masterpiece Last House on the Left, did The Hills Have Eyes, and then finally his great masterpiece Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream. Alfred Hitchcock, well, he's famous for so many: Psycho, Birds, North by Northwest, Rebecca. There's so many to tell, but everything he's done is awesome. Mario Bava, the Italian godfather of horror movies. He's famous for Blood and Black Lace and The Whip in the Body. And Mr. Ridley Scott, famous for Legend and Blade Runner and The Alien. Very good director. This is the time where I'm going to present the heroes, but first, there can never be a hero without a villain. So I'm going to do the best villains first. And yes, villains can be heroes. And here they are. And let's play a game. The game is name the villain, what movie they're from. And if you can name the actor, that's swell. You don't have to, but if you want to, go right ahead. But here's a good list of villains right here. Hopefully you can name them all. You're going to see in that list that there were a lot of women villains. Women villains are very interesting. It takes a very powerful woman to carry a story, and I think women characters can do that, especially the villains. They seem to stand out more than the men. We know typically men are evil, but women have the strong presence that make them known. And you're going to see that a lot of them were Disney. Disney created some of the greatest villains in movie history. You know, Cruella de Vil, Maleficent. They're just an evil, even the Evil Queen. They are just very scary, very creative women.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so without care. Yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know love. Just knew too much. Ooh, 'cause that made me crazy. That made me crazy. That made me crazy. Possibly. Now that you are having the time of your life, think twice. It's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. Just like me. Now my heroes have a heart to lose their lives out on the limb. Oh, and I remember just thinking I want to be like them. Oh, Lord. Ooh, ever since I was little, ever since I was little, it looked like fun. Oh, and there's no coincidence I've come. Hey, and I'll die when I'm done. But I'm not done. Baby, I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy.
Sometimes we fall at work, but with great attitude and determination, good things will happen. So don't give up and don't let anyone tell you you can't do it. The only time you give up on something is when you don't like the choice you have chosen. And a hero can lead you to the right path. So I kept you waiting for 2 weeks for this episode, and I really hope you enjoyed every second of it. You know, I strive to entertain my fans, my buddies, my friends, my family. So I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you enjoyed the tour of the studio and the tour of my DVD collection. I'll leave you this season. I'll be back next season. But remember, I want you to watch movies. Take an hour, take 2 hours, take 3 hours, watch a movie. I understand life is very busy. You got work, you got kids, you got work, kids, you have a life. I understand you probably have your hobbies and what you like to do. But take the time, watch a movie here or there, and get back to me, alright? We are who we are in this world. I am me, that is you, and we are different. Remember, watch a movie and get back to me. I'll see you soon. And I want to thank all my fans of the show for watching these 14 episodes. I hope to see you very soon. And leave comments on the bottom. Alright, you got time to catch up on all the shows? You better leave comments on the bottom. And I'll see you soon.